Hi, everybody. We have been asked to do a year in review for you. So rather than go through a long speech, we thought we'd review the year as quickly as we could. So this is what 2020 through 2021 has been like. Pandemic,
Toilet paper,
online church,
masks,
6 feet,
home offices,
outdoor dining,
online healthcare,
new organ,
hand sanitizer,
long lines,
homeschool,
vaccines, and
Zoom.
Zoom. And I think that about covers it. So, Rachel, what was, I know that we've got plenty that we could complain about in the pandemic, but what was something that you really liked? What was your favorite thing from the past year?
Two things I would say. One is taking calls on my back porch in the sunlight. I love that, taking meetings and hanging out on the back porch. And the other thing that really was my favorite thing is I got to know my kids pretty well in the pandemic, and it's been a really fun time to get to know them better. What about you?
I have come to fall in love with home grocery delivery. Not having to go to the store and shop.
Yeah, 15-minute shopping is nice.
So one of the things that also has been wonderful the past year, and Rachel and I are wearing sweatshirts to celebrate it. These hoodies are from the Sunday Love Project. Our partnership with the Sunday Love Project has actually grown in the pandemic, going from feeding maybe a couple hundred people per week to several thousand people per week. And we're just so proud to be partnered with Sunday Love and to watch that relationship with the community grow and thrive. And so that has been something that's just been wonderful during the pandemic.
Professionally, I think that my favorite thing about the year is really how the CHD community came together to embrace new ways of doing things. I loved that as a staff, we stepped up and really thought outside of our traditional boxes and were able to produce some online content that really connected the community. Personally, I loved that I started speaking to my family and my extended family so much more than I used to. I have a lot of nieces and nephews, and we had this like once a week FaceTime where we would all get on. And I think with the intention, because we weren't going to be able to see each other. So we have to be more mindful of it. And in a way, I was very connected to my family. They live all over the place, and it was not a bad thing.
I would say my favorite thing is that I got to spend way more time with my nephews. They're 7, 4, and 3, because I was working from home. So, and they live maybe 2 miles from me. So I was one of the people that kind of assisted in caring for them during the day. So I love that.
Personally, being stuck in so much initially, I really missed being able to go up on our rooftop where we have some garden. So I enlarged my indoor garden considerably. Friends gave me cuttings that I rooted and put into pots. I bought a huge Dieffenbachia, which is looking magnificent. And I really splurged and bought an even larger ZZ plant, which is a beautiful plant, and put it in a huge pot. And I just love the living daylights out of it. It's already got 4 or 5 new shoots coming up. And the pleasure that gave me is beyond description, because it's all this greenery. And I sort of sit and just love it, look at it and love it. So also, I will say, when finally I was able to get back into the office, and it really was just me coming in, I really appreciated coming to work. In the middle of the pandemic, there I was coming over here, and that was nice. It was, again, having that sense of purpose, something to do is important for all of us.
Discovered that I was in my wheelhouse. I had so much fun being a pioneer, and I realized it's the way I grew up with starting programs or organizations or a position or something new that hasn't ever happened before. And COVID definitely is something that has never happened before. And I love just learning new skills and figuring out how to make things meaningful and trying to transfer the in-person experience to a virtual experience, although it was very different. I just did a deep dive into continuing ed, and if there was something out there for free, I signed up. And the first 6 months, I was a sponge. And I'm excited that I got to learn new skills and just figure it out. I just really did feel like I was a pioneer.
My favorite thing of the past year is probably really learning to appreciate the little things. The little things like a beautiful sunny day, and just being able to walk around the neighborhood and meeting all of your neighbors, socially distanced, of course, just taking it one day at a time.
At church, my favorite thing was actually doing morning prayer on Sundays and being able to do music that we don't, other parts of the hymnal that we don't get to do often, canticles and whatnot. And personally, probably my favorite thing was discovering same-day delivery from Costco.
The church received no money for this endorsement. I think the thing that we're both looking forward to the most is being back together in church with our congregation. I want to give and receive communion, want to have those conversations in person with people. I want to shake hands and hug and smile and laugh and just be back together.
Yeah, definitely.
So aside from that, besides being back in person in church, what's something that you're really looking forward to this year?
I'm looking forward to not having my office in my bedroom and not seeing my screen behind me in Zoom meetings. Also, I'm kind of looking forward to not having Zoom meetings. What about you?
I can't wait to get back to the YMCA. YMCA. I can't wait to get back to the YMCA and get some exercise. I'm tired of trying to stay fit at home. Summer's coming, sun's out, guns out. Gotta try to keep healthy. Yeah, that's it for me, I think. And swimming laps. Definitely. Yeah, definitely. Getting the kids to the pool.
Yeah.
And vacations, getting the kids in. I'm really looking forward to having the kids play in person with their friends more often and get that socialization that's so key to young developing minds. But above everything, just can't wait to see our congregation in person. We miss you all so much. So hoping and praying for better times to come, and we just can't wait to see you all again.
It's been a year, and we're looking forward to the next year.
Yes, we are. Amen.
And I'm really looking forward to seeing how our online presence and the things that we've developed, where that takes us in the future. And I hope it continues to develop as an additional way for us to connect with the community, even once we're back in church. Personally, what I'm looking forward to the most is going to the movies. I am a huge movie buff, and I'm sure you can watch them at home. But for me, the whole atmosphere, the popcorn, the dark theater.
What I'm really looking forward to is bringing back music in person to the church, having concerts again and weddings to fill the church with that kind of joy again. I'm excited for that. Personally, I'm excited to redo the backyard in my house, finally have a garden this year, and just make my own little oasis.
work, you know, I'm retiring, saying that again. I'm really, and I will say this, I'm really happy that we have Fatima on board because she's already shown her mettle. How do you like that? And for me personally, I can't wait to entertain again. I'm an entertainer and I need to have people around my table. I need to have drinks and hors d'oeuvres and put dinner on the table. And I am really already sending out emails asking my friends, all right, are you fully vaccinated? Are you beyond the beyond? When can we do this? And notwithstanding that seeing family, I got to see the grandchildren at the weekend for the first time since last September, have a hug and sit down with them. Marvelous.
Probably traveling, and both vacations, but also just taking the train on a more regular basis. My train line started running last week, and I had to come into the city for an appointment, so I took it for the first time in almost a year. So I'm looking forward to that.
I am most looking forward to just continuing to just grow and service here at the church. It's been great thus far. Everyone's been wonderful. I guess just getting to a point where we don't have to wear these masks. Just getting to that point. I would just love that.
Freedom to just move about and not have to think about all the protocols. Also, I really look forward to continuing with the slower pace and not being so harried and overbooked and overwhelmed. So I look forward to continuing some of what I'm doing now, and it's just enjoying time.
And we made it through it. We made it through it so far. Okay.